At first, it seemed like nothing. Just another night. Just another video. Redditor u/QuietDreamer92 had been struggling with insomnia for weeks, scrolling through endless ASMR sleep videos, hoping for that perfect, brain-tingling sound to lull them into rest. Soft whispers, tapping, the occasional distant rain. These videos were supposed to be soothing, but this one was different. It started like any other, a soft-spoken voice, delicate and rhythmic, guiding listeners into a relaxed state. Take a deep breath in and exhale. The usual script, but within minutes something felt off. There was a sound, faint but distinct, layered beneath the calming whispers. At first, it was easy to dismiss, maybe static, a minor audio glitch. But the longer they listened, the more undeniable it became. Someone else was breathing, not the gentle, rhythmic breathing of the ASMR artist. This was different, uneven, wet, too close to the mic. QuietDreamer92 paused the video, their heart pounding. Maybe they were just imagining it. They pressed play again. The soft whispers continued. Feel your body getting lighter, drifting off into sleep. Then underneath it, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Slow, ragged, like someone was standing just inches from the microphone. Something was seriously wrong. At 2:47 a.m., they posted a thread in our /ASMR Mysteries titled, "Did anyone else hear breathing in this sleep video?" The responses were instant. "Nah, sounds normal to me. Maybe your headphones are glitching. I heard it too. It's super subtle, but yeah, creepy. This is weird. Opie, what video are you talking about?" QuietDreamer92 dropped the link. And that's when things got even stranger. The link was broken. The video, the exact one they had been watching minutes ago, was gone. A vanishing act. Confused, they refreshed the page. Nothing. They checked their browser history. The title was still there, but the thumbnail? Gone. More users chimed in. "Dude, I was just watching it too, but now it's deleted. I saved the link and WTF, video not found." Okay, what the hell is going on? A sickening feeling settled in their gut. Videos get removed all the time, sure. Copyright claims, policy violations, it happens. But why right now? Right when people were starting to notice? And then a user named you/static_observer replied with something that sent a chill down their spine. "You shouldn't have heard that." That was it. Just 5 words. But something about it felt wrong. They clicked on the username. Account not found. Every nerve in their body was screaming at them to stop, to just turn off their phone and forget about it. But they couldn't. They needed to know. Tracing the source. Determined to find answers. They scoured their browser history, trying to dig up anything that could lead them back to the deleted video. After an hour of dead ends, they found something. An archive page. A cached version of the video's description. The channel name? Dreamscape Whispers. They had never heard of it before, but that wasn't surprising. ASMR channels pop up all the time, and most stay small. But this one, it had 0 subscribers, no other videos, no profile picture, and yet, somehow, the video had found its way into their recommended feed. They tried searching for Dreamscape Whispers on YouTube. Nothing. Twitter, Reddit, Instagram, nothing. It was like the channel had never existed. That's when they turned to Google, and that's when they found it. A forgotten tragedy. Buried deep in a 2016 forum thread, they found an old post discussing an obscure ASMR channel that had disappeared overnight. The name? Dreamscape Whispers. According to the thread, the channel had uploaded just one video, a sleep meditation. But within 24 hours, it was deleted under mysterious circumstances. The reason? Because the voice in the video belonged to a dead woman. The unfinished recording. The deeper they dug, the worse it got. The channel had been linked to a woman named Lena Carter, an ASMR artist who had vanished in 2016. She was a small creator, known for soft-spoken meditation videos. But one night, while recording an upcoming sleep guide, she had gone missing. Her last known activity, uploading a scheduled ASMR video that no one ever saw. Her family insisted that Lena had been home that night, alone in her apartment. But when the police arrived the next morning, she was gone. No signs of forced entry, no struggle, just her microphone, still plugged in. Her disappearance remains unsolved to this day. And yet, her voice had resurfaced. The final words, shaken, Quiet Dreamer 92 returned to their original Reddit post. But when they refreshed the page, a warning message appeared. This thread has been removed for violating community guidelines. Every comment, every reply gone, and their DMs flooded with messages from unknown users. One stood out. A message from you, /static_observer. The same user who had told them, "You shouldn't have heard that." The message was short, a single sentence. "Stop looking for her." Then, account deleted. Their hands trembled as they reached for the power button. Enough. They were done. They shut their laptop, climbed into bed, and tried, desperately, to forget. But just as sleep began to take them, they heard it. Right beside their ear. A whisper. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Lena Carter's voice. Still recording. Still searching. For someone. For anyone. For you. The next morning, Quiet Dreamer 92 woke up in a haze. Their body was stiff, their head a fog of exhaustion. But they knew one thing for certain. The whispering had been real. They had heard it, felt it, right against their ear, like someone was in the room with them. But that was impossible. The door was locked. Their apartment was empty, wasn't it? As the morning light streamed through the curtains, a disturbing thought gnawed at the edge of their mind. The breathing hadn't come from their headphones. It had come from inside the room, a haunting in the audio. Determined to prove to themselves that it had all been some half-dreamed nightmare, they reopened their laptop. The deleted Reddit post was still gone, the video erased from existence, but they still had one thing left, the audio file. At some point last night, before things got weird, they had instinctively downloaded the video's MP3, hoping to isolate the mysterious breathing sound. They had forgotten about it until now. But now was all they had left. They plugged in their headphones, took a deep breath, and hit play. The soft whispers played through, calm and rhythmic. Feel your mind at ease, let go of the tension. Then, buried beneath the words, inhale, exhale, inhale. There it was. It wasn't an accident. It wasn't background noise. It was deliberate. And then, the whispers stopped. Silence. Just that horrible, wet breathing. Then a voice. Not the ASMR artist. Not Lena Carter. A new voice. "Can you hear me?" The headphones ripped themselves out of the jack. A hidden frequency. Heart pounding. Quiet Dreamer 92 slammed the laptop shut. This wasn't normal. This wasn't a glitch. Someone, or something, was speaking, but they weren't ready to stop. Not yet. They uploaded the audio file to a spectrogram analyzer, software that visually maps out sound waves. Maybe the answer wasn't in what they could hear. Maybe it was in what they couldn't. As the spectrogram loaded, the usual waveforms appeared, smooth, hypnotic curves matching the ASMR whispers. But when the breathing started, the screen glitched. For a fraction of a second, an entirely different waveform appeared. Sharp, jagged, almost intentional. They paused, scrolling back frame by frame. That's when they saw it. A spectrogram image embedded within the audio. A face. A screaming face. Lena Carter's face. The hidden file. Shaking, they stare at the distorted image burned into the sound waves. This wasn't an accident. It was a message. And there was something else. A string of numbers. A code. Coordinates. They copied it. Ran it through a basic cipher solver. Nothing. Tried reversing it. Still nothing. And they noticed something odd. The numbers matched timestamps. It wasn't a code. It was telling them where to listen. They skipped to the exact timestamp and pressed play. Silence. Then, faintly, too faint for normal human ears to catch, a voice. Not a whisper. Not breathing. A plea. Find me. A house that doesn't exist. Now, this wasn't just a mystery. This was a cry for help. Lena Carter had been missing for 8 years. And yet, somehow, impossibly, she was still speaking. Desperate for answers, they scoured old articles about her disappearance. One detail stood out, her last known location. A small, abandoned house on the outskirts of town. A house that, according to public records, had never existed. There was no address, no property history, nothing. But one blurry photograph from a crime blog showed it standing there. And in the window, a dark shape, a woman, going offline. That night, as Quiet Dreamer 92 prepared to log off for good, their laptop turned on by itself. The screen flickered. A single file sat on the desktop. New_recording.mp3. They hadn't downloaded this. They hadn't even been online. Hands shaking, they pressed play. First, static. Then, the same voice from before. The one hidden in the audio. But this time, it wasn't whispering. It was screaming. The track cut off abruptly, replaced by something worse. A knock. Not from the recording. Not from their speakers. From their front door. They didn't move. They didn't breathe. Then, through the speakers, the voice spoke again. "I found you." The final post. The next day, a new thread appeared on Reddit, posted by u/QuietDreamer92. The title? "I'm done. Do not listen to that audio." The post itself was brief. "I tried to find her. I went too far. If you see Dreamscape whispers, do not click. If you hear the breathing, do not listen. If you get the file, do not open it. And if you hear a knock at your door, don't move." There were no updates. No further replies. Within hours, the account was deleted, and a new user appeared. u/static_observer. Their only post. A single video link. Dreamscape whispers. The channel had returned, and it was live streaming. A dimly lit room. A microphone. An empty chair. And a whisper. "Can you hear me?"